Hey everybody, Charlie902 here, and welcome back to Riven, the sequel to Myst, where I feel like we've been given the free reign of the islands at this point. We've unlocked a fair amount of shortcuts. Now we need to start putting the puzzle pieces together. And I think what we're doing now is we're going around and we're gathering the pieces, because we found these domes and we found ways to stop them. And I've also found out that each dome has a different eye associated with it, an eye symbol. And we know from Get's journal that those eye symbols link up with colors. Now, unfortunately, this symbol itself, I don't have a color link to that. We'll have to figure that out. And then we have this weird radio looking thing. I still have to figure out how to use that. It looks like a book. Maybe every 5? No. So, we found the domes. We know they're, 1, they look like an eye, and 2, they have an eye symbol that is unique to each dome. Now, if I were a betting man, I would say there's probably 5 domes. There's 5 islands. This is what, the 5th age? There's 5 pointed stars everywhere. Yeah, everything seems to revolve around 5. Right there, 5 pointed star. All right, let's hop down. All right, I'm gonna browse through his journal really quickly. I'm not going to read through it. I'm just going to skim through it and see if I notice anything that looks like it could be helpful. It's at the end. Here, let's go all the way. Hold on, let's not go all the way. So, I think I might have these translations mixed up, or at least some of them. Because according to my playing with the child's toy of the humans being fed to the sea creature, this symbol, if my hand covers this one up completely, just this symbol, just this side, means 9. So this makes sense. This would be 99th. If you don't have to multiply them or anything, if you just put them beside each other, 9 and 9. Now, the problem is, this symbol on the right side here, according to my notes, should be an 8. The K with a line through it. The problem is, this would be 98th, but it's saying Erd. So I don't rightly know how these symbols work when they're beside of each other. Maybe you do multiply them. Maybe it is one symbol and these individual parts all get added together. So I don't know. We'll have to look at that more. We know this symbol is the, what'd they call them, the moissons or something like that? I'm trying to look for it. The rebels, I forget what they called them, something with an M. Subterranean ecosystems, this is talking about the frogs. Just says he likes to smoke them. Spirit sightings. Black moiety, that's what he called them. Terror tactics. Here we go. So, we've had direct relations with this symbol, the DI, which is a 2. We know what this symbol on the bottom by itself is without this to the left. We know that's a 10. And we know this symbol here by itself is a 2, as seen by this one here. So a 2 and a 10 makes me think 12. So by that logic, here's a 10, and then this symbol by itself is a 3, so this should be 13. This symbol means 4 with a 10, so 14. And if this is a 4 and a 4, but it's up here, so I don't know what that means. So the D is a 2, but when you lay it down, it's 10. So if this is a 4, if you lay it down, this is rotated 90 degrees counterclockwise. This is rotated 90 degrees counterclockwise. 2 equals 10. So 2 times what is 10? 2 times 5 is 10. So 4 times 5 is 20. Would that mean that this is 24? I'm going to write it down with a big old question mark because I'm not sure on that. I don't have a lot to go off of. I'm only going off of the fact that this rotated makes it 10. And what's the only thing that could make a 2 into a 10 would be 5 times itself, right? So what's the only thing that can make this 4? Well, we don't know what it would make. We're guessing it's 20 because 4 times 5, 20. And then you add the 4. I think that's 24. All right, so I got that written down. We'll come back to that. What's vexing me about this number system are these guys, right? So if that's 99th, so that's the 4. So the line must be 5. It is 5. Yeah, we know the line is 5. So that's a 4 and a 5. We didn't need the fish to tell us that this symbol was 9. We could have figured that out from the other numbers. So that's 99th. So this is 9. I still don't understand this one. All right, see, I think I got it, but then I see this RD here, and that just doesn't make sense. 98th should be a TH, so we'll get back to that. Maybe there's some more numbers we haven't seen yet. Okay, I have this written down already. These correspond to the islands. We know that for sure because when we went to the Sulphur Island, each one of these was a map. And we could tell by seeing the giant dome island. I forget which one it was. We should probably write that down. We should probably write down which each one of these islands is. But we saw the giant dome on one. Yeah, we're going to go back to there after this. So that's the F and the K that we see at the end back here. Right there. It says RD. New office on RD. Don't know what number that is. I don't think we've seen this at all. This is a satellite dish with like a hidden passage underneath and a mountain with a Hidden internal structure. What is this? Is this the spinny room with the 5 scarabs? No, there's nothing in the center of that. Alright, we'll have to figure that out. Age to resettle, build an office. Here we go. This is the other thing. So these are the eyes. We've got red, yellow, yellow again, green, blue, and something. I doubt it's yellow twice. I'm going to go back to the... Where did we see this at? It was an underwater place. I got to remember how to get there. The underwater place where you could turn on the lights. This one was red, and it was associated with the fish because he came up when I did the red light, and then when we went to the fish god statue and we came out of the fish god statue, above it was a path with a dome with this symbol, which is also red. So we know this symbol links to that dome, and it's red. Finally made a breakthrough. I've succeeded in modifying fire marbles to generate enough power. Descriptive Lincoln books. They have linked to a new world. It is a harsh and desolate age, but is nonetheless well suited for my purposes, and I've designated it my something world. Due to the rebels' continued disturbance, I've decided to install a coded access system into all of the domes. Okay, this is how we get it into the domes. There's all of the domes. How many domes are there? 5 is what I'm guessing. There's 5 islands. Each island probably has 1 dome. Okay. Alright, trying not to be too quiet here. What is this? Alright, that's the levers we were turning, was pushing steam. That's fine. Passive cycle, temps. Okay. We got a few things to do. So we're going to go... We're going to try this code. And while we're here, I'm going to hit this button. We're going to go over to here. We're going to go back to the island with the topography map. And we're going to rename all of the, not rename them, but we're going to make sure that we know which of these Tetris symbols link to which island. Alright, I think this is the side we want to get out on. Yes. One side goes up, one side goes down. Yeah, this is where we want to be. Okay. Let's do this. Go up. Escape. Alright, so right now we have this big one pressed. So the big one is... Sorry for the sound. I know this is horrible. Nails on a chalkboard. Let's rotate it. Just want to see back on this side. This is the way it's oriented in the book, so we'll leave it this way. Okay. I honestly don't know which island this one is. I don't recall seeing any island that looks like this. I'm assuming we haven't explored... Okay, here's a big square structure. What could this be? Oh. Is this the little underwater railroad track place? Is this where the village is over here? Hold on, let's see. Well, that doesn't tell us anything, does it? I think this is where we dropped the train car thing off of. And this is where the little periscope is. So if that's the case, over here should be where the tower is. It doesn't show it, but it looks like it could be true. And so if the tower is... Maybe it's over here. No. What's that? There's something here. I don't recall a structure that looks like that, though. I think this is the... I don't know what to call it. I think this is the island with the whale sacrifice on it, right? So I'm gonna call this Whale Island. All right. Let's back out. If I recall correctly, I think the L-shaped Tetris piece is the island that we're on. To escape. And I think it was pretty obvious that it was the island that we're on. Let's try this. Yeah, there's the smash when we first got in here. We come out of this. Yeah, there's the what we're looking down on when we go outside. Here is the crater that we're in. And what is that? Is that the dome? There's one right outside here, right? Yeah, it's over here. So if this is an L shape, that means that's the piece that's off by itself, the foot of the L. So what are we going to call it? This one's Sulphur Island. Let's write that down. Okay, got Sulphur Island. Let's go look at this dome. Hold on, I think I saw... It's the sleepy eye, the eye that's closed normally. What color is that? That is yellow. We can see it here. Why is it not showing it? It's not like lined up. Can we move this? It's like it needs to be turned or something. Just gonna try to press it when the thing resets. Yeah, I got it. So the video, you can tell when the video restarts, and it's at the beginning of the video that you gotta hit it. So that was Sleepy Eye. And this is the dome that's on Sulphur. Sulphur dome. Regular Sleepy Eye, which is yellow. And let's well, let's go look at it. All right, so yeah, that is a book. It's 100% a book. You can see it clear as day there. So the code that I have that he said he locked all of his domes with, I've got 2, 12, 13, 14, 24. This looks like a scale. This reminds me, you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of the organ puzzle in the rocket ship on Myst. Okay, I see it now. I see it. I think I got it. 5 of these little things, 5 sections, all divided by 5. Yeah, 5 is the thing. So this is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, right? This line here would be 25. So if we need 24, that's there, right? And if we need 14, that's 5, 10, 15, 14. Right? Maybe. If we need 13, it should be right here. And if we need 12, it should be right here. 10, 11, 12. And then 2. 1, 2. That's not it. Maybe it's not 24. Maybe it's, well, it can't be 14. It can't be 14 because there's already a 14, right? 10 and a 4 is 14. So maybe it's 15? I don't think it would be 15, but maybe it is. 15 should be a 5 and a 10. We don't have the 10. It's got to be 20, right? Let's do 25. 5, 10, 15, 14, 13, 12, 2. Is this 1 and that's 2? Maybe I got the 2 wrong. I did, I got the 2 wrong. Oh, we trapped in here. Hold on, I don't want to do this right now. Is it just going to give us the book? Would we want the book? What does this do? That's that symbol. That's that symbol. I wrote it down. That's the age that he went to. So he said he built his office there. I thought that was for this world, but it was the something Erd age. Obviously not the 98th. Okay, let's click it. Maybe it is this age. It doesn't seem to do anything. Okay. Is there anything else that's going to take the book? Okay. Does this remain unlocked? Let's press it and see. It does not. Okay, so I have to put that code in every time. All right, let's finish what we were doing here. We got sidetracked. All right, so let's do the square. The square, I think the square was the starting island, right? Hole. This is where they were boiling the paper to make the books. The island with the bullshit door. That's what I'm gonna call it. Bullshit Door Island. BS Door Island. Alright, so now we need the square with a nub and the single square. Alright, what do we got here? Let's hit the escape button. Square with a nub is... how do we raise it again? Press it. This is the giant dome. This is the giant dome island. I don't even need to really look at it anymore. It has a dome too. So I thought this was the center island. Well, no, that wouldn't make sense. That would mean that there were 6 islands. See, yeah, this is Giant Dome Island. Alright, so we need to go to 5 islands and find 5 books and then do something with the 5 books. This book did nothing, but I think this book leads here, which is probably why it did nothing. Also, what island is this? Looks like a cut tree trunk. It also has a dome. We haven't been here, have we? Unless this is the, this isn't the underwater fish place, is it? Alright, for right now, I'm going to call it, Tree Trunk Island? Tree Trunk Island. Forgive me, making notes. Takes a little bit of time to write it down. Got to play this one old school. It's not like the Myst remake where I could just simply take pictures. I guess I could do screenshots, but I feel that that's not in the spirit of the game, as the developers didn't put that in there. Alright, so we got into this book. Let's go to the other dome and get into that book. Oh, also I want to go underwater again. That was here, right? There's nothing here, right? Okay, let's keep going. I hear the frogs here. We can't look down here, right? Alright, let's go get into this thing, turn it around, and get out. It takes us to this side. I need to check behind that door. Alright, nothing behind the door. Oh yeah, this is this elevator. Is there anything else here? I think I just went straight to the elevator when I got here. Skip this. Get into this. Can't look around. Can't look up. We can walk forward. Press this. Go down. Arrive. 13 Ghost Place. This turns around. That goes to a roller coaster. Can't click on those. Yeah, this is the underwater place. Good. Okay, so this isn't a separate island. So we haven't been to the Tree Trunk Island yet. Alright, so this... I thought that this was the key to the underground train area, but it turns out we just had to close the floor of the sacrifice pit, for lack of a better term. So if we click this, drops down. Oh no, that's not it. Turn around, we gotta click this. All right, so this is red, right? We get the whale sounds. Whale boy comes up here. He looks at us. Swims off. So red for the whale, and we know red is that eye. That's a long cutscene. Come on. All right. So this one, we know. This one is the one that we think is yellow, but we also think this one is yellow. Just click this one. Also, what are we looking at through here? I don't know what this is. Is that a ladder? That's yellow, right? I know I'm not colorblind. So the one this one we also think is yellow. Let's go to this one. It looks like we're looking at like pipes. That's not yellow. That's orange. Okay, that makes sense. So I'm looking at it. I've got these eyeballs written from left to right. I've got the colors written above them, and it makes sense. It's red, orange, yellow, green, blue, question mark. Because this guy, if I remember correctly, this guy doesn't work. It's like broken off, right? There's like a pole or something and it's just missing. But this one's question mark. So, remember the color spectrum from school? Roy G. Biv, right? Does anybody remember that? Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo. So this last one should be indigo. So there's 6 of them. So the last one, if there's another eye that we haven't seen, I'm just going to draw a blank one at the end and put violet. Violet. I spelt it completely wrong. So R-O-Y-G-B-I-V. We know there's a vertical eye. We don't know what it is. It's next in line. It should be indigo. It doesn't show a 7th color. So the last one is either indigo or violet, or maybe some like purplish color. But I don't know how that helps us. Guess we'll figure that out next episode. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy my content, please consider a like, a comment, and or a subscribe. Stay tuned for the next episode. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.